Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. It's me, Shani, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing a September wrap-up. That's it, basically. I wanted to do a really cool intro. Well, I wanted to do it, just didn't know how, so I didn't do it. So just hop in. So this... my book just dropped. So this previous month, I've read a total of 8 books that I'm going to present to you right now. So the first book I've read this month was A Tale of Two Cities, written by the wonderful Charles Dickens. Note that this was my first Dickens novel, so I was really excited. I was really excited to read it, and I liked it. It was really, really good. When I first read the summary, I really thought it was going to be mediocre. Is that how you pronounce this word? I don't know. But, well, it didn't sound that great. I mean, it was about a guy during the French Revolution who got imprisoned and needed to be saved. And I was like, oh, well, it's great. But it was so much more than that. I mean, it was about that, but it was so much more than that. The story was so beautifully well written, and the characters were so lovable, and the ending was so sad, so sad. So it's about Charles Darnay and Sydney Carton, and they're both in love with the same girl, Lucy Manette. And as I mentioned before, it takes place during the French Revolution, and Charles Darnay gets the girl that you know at the beginning of the story, and he needs to go back to France for a special reason, and once he's there he gets in prison, but then he gets out of prison legally, but then he gets in prison again, and this time he's sentenced to death, and the only person that can help him is Sydney Carton. But Sydney, as I mentioned, is also in love with Lucy. And, well, Charles dying would mean that he could have a shot at being with this girl. So will he save the guy that he doesn't have any... I mean, they're not exactly friends, so why would he save him? Why would he do that? For the girl that he can get if he doesn't do it? How would it end? Will he save them? Or will he, well, not save him? Read it. I mean it. Read it. It's good. It's really, really good. The second books I've read was it's really heavy. The entire Vampire Academy series. A lot of books. I've read it in 2 weeks. Personal record, I think. Oh my god. And it was different than A Tale of Two Cities. Really different. So I didn't exactly fall in love with the story because well, I felt, and that's my opinion, if you've read the books and you've loved the series, then I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you did. But I felt like there were too many references to physical beauty. Nowadays, we try so hard to tell everyone that it's not about the physique and that it's all about the inside, which is true sometimes, most of the time. I mean, you know, industries like modeling and stuff, it's really about the physique. But in life, in everyday life, it's about the inside. And well, like I said, I felt like there were too many references to how physical beauty is important, and I don't feel that way, and I don't like that message. So that may be the reason why I didn't fall in love with the story. Or it may be because I thought it was too romantic. So it's about Rose Hathaway and Lisa Dragomir. And they both fled the academy for 2 years. And then the academy finds them back, and so they go back to the academy. But, side note, Rose has a special bond with Lisa, which and through that bond she's able to feel the things she feels and sometimes see things through her eyes, which is really creepy. And so they go back to the academy, but now they've missed 2 years of school, which is a big amount of time, and Rose, as a guardian, has to go back on physical training, but she's missed 2 years of physical training, so she gets assigned a special teacher. I don't know why I'm taking this book, but Dmitri Belikov. And that's basically the whole story. Because, well, then surprise, surprise, they fall in love. And then it's all about Rose and Dimitri for the rest of the series, and there are a few things that happen, but the main topic is Rose and Dimitri, and that's the whole series. You're welcome. I just saved you a big amount of time. I'm a really cool person, I don't spoil things. And after reading those 6 books, I had time for one more book. Ace of Shades. I was really excited about this book because I had seen so many pictures of it on Instagram, and it just seemed really cool because I saw the cards on the cover. Never judge a book by its cover. And so I was intrigued, and I went on Goodreads and I read the synopsis, and I was more intrigued, and then I bought it, and then I had forgotten the synopsis by then, but I remembered that I thought it sounded really cool, so I didn't read it again, and I just read the book, and I loved the book. It had some Caraval vibes to it, so if you like Caraval, you will love Ace of Shades. So the story is about Annie and Levi. I don't know if it's pronounced Levi or Levi. I say Levi. If you say Levi, well, and that's your pronunciation. I said Levi. And so Levi lives in the city of sin, but Annie does not. But Annie's mother went to the city of sin 4 months ago, and she said to her daughter, if I'm not back in 2 months, it's probably because I'm dead. So it's been 4. You see the issue. And so she goes to the city of sin in search for her mother, and she had left her letter saying that if she wanted to find her because she wasn't back and most likely dead, she had to find Levi. So she finds Levi, but he isn't really keen on helping her. He doesn't do that, helping this distressed damsels. No, he doesn't help damsels in distress, but she offers him money. And now we're talking, because he needs money, a lot of it, for well, you know, gambling and stuff. Really, most of the time it ends up badly, as it did for him. So he needs the money, 10,000 volts to be precise. Yes, 10 days to find them, or else he will be participating in the shadow game. And when you participate in the shadow game, you end up dead most of the time. So, and he doesn't want to die, which is understandable. So he needs the money. But then, I mean, Annie's a really charming woman, and he may or may not start to get feelings for the girl. So then, at first it was about the money, but at the end it's really about her and finding her mother. Will they find her mother? And will he pay back those vaults? Or will he participate to a game where he will lose his life, literally play for his life? You'll have to wait and see. And those were the books I read. Oh my god, it's exciting. And if you're, oh my god, if you're interested, side note, I've written a review of those 2 that are much more detailed and better than everything I've just told you, because I'm really bad at explaining things, but I'm better at writing them. And so if you're interested in reading the reviews of those two books, then I'll put the link of my blog in the description, and I'll also put the links of all the books in the description if you're interested in buying the books, which is understandable. And that was my September wrap up, and I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then I'm glad. And if you didn't, then I'm sorry, I just ruined a few minutes of your life. And that was it. So I'll see you guys next time in my next video, or see you guys on social media, on Instagram at Mission Books. And yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. What am I doing? Okay, bye.